I never cease to be amazed at the way in which businesses can improve their performance simply by their management knowing what's going on. In May of the year 2000, I met with the Managing Director of English, Welsh and Scottish Rail, the largest freight railway company in the United Kingdom. His problem was that their company had spent tens of millions of pounds, I believe, on developing software to resolve a problem which was coal trains. The reality was they couldn't move enough coal to keep the power stations running in a severe winter. With coal moving away from local pits and going to ports, there were far greater distances, the average distance that coal had to be hauled, and of course it's very difficult to stockpile coal in the English countryside. In other words, there was no more space for stockpiling coal. Drax, the largest power station in the United Kingdom, had a stockpile of 1 million tonnes. And at that time, we were moving just on 1 million tonnes of coal from Greymouth in New Zealand to Christchurch in New Zealand per annum. Well, that was May of the year 2000. In January 2001, they went live. And in the first or second week of February, they moved 40% more coal, that's EWS themselves, than had ever been moved in 1 week in the history of British Rail. The previous record was something over 700,000 tonne in 1 week, and the new record was just over 1 million tonne, or I think it was close to 1.1 million tonne in 1 week. What was this dramatic change? Was it the fact that they had some clever algorithms telling them where they should have their locos, where they should have their drivers, where they should have their wagon sets? No, none of those things. Simply, the railway men at EWS Rail had the information now to run their railway. They knew where their wagon sets were, they knew where their trains were, they knew where their drivers were, but they knew where their wagon sets were committed, which wagon set was needed for which train, for which customer, for which destination. So now when orders came in from the power generators, they knew what resources they had available and they could move those resources to the appropriate place and achieve this extraordinary result just by management knowing what was going on and just by management then getting a fair go to run their business.